Can you feel that a chapter of your life is coming to an end? Is there something you know you can no longer hold on to? Or maybe a new direction is starting to appear, even if you don't know exactly where it is taking you at the moment. On the 12th of August, we have a total solar eclipse with a new moon in Leo. So eclipses are very important periods in astrology. They can act as accelerators of destiny. Uh, Important people can come into your life. Situations can move much faster. New opportunities can appear. And certain things can also leave your life really, quickly, much more quickly than usual. So a new eclipse season is starting. And the last eclipse season was in February and March. So think back to what was happening in your life around that time. What started? Who did you meet? What decision did you make? What changed? Maybe quite quickly or unexpectedly. Eclipses often accelerate something that was already in motion. And so this eclipse around August 12th brings us into another important stage. One door closes and another one opens. And to understand what this eclipse may mean for you personally, I invite you to look at your birth chart and find where is located in your chart the 20th degree of Leo, because this is where the South Node is at the time of this eclipse. So the South Node is traditionally called the tail of the dragon. It represents what we already know, our comfort zone, what we have already experienced, and also what we are being asked to leave behind, to free ourselves from. So look at the astrological house where 20 degrees of Leo falls in your chart. Which area of your life is being highlighted, activated by this eclipse? Is it your career? Is it your relationships, your family, your finances, your creativity, the way you express yourself and take your place in the world? Because with this new moon solar eclipse in Leo, something may be eclipsed out of your life. Something is ending. It doesn't necessarily mean that everything will disappear, overnight, all at once. But you may feel that a certain energy has reached the end of its cycle, that it has reached its peak and is ready to be let go of. And then look at 20 degrees of Aquarius in your chart. This is the direction of the North Node, the head of the dragon. And so this is the door that is opening for you. One door closes, another door opens. And this Leo-Aquarius energy axis is going to be important for us over the next 18 months. I spoke about this in my previous video when the lunar nodes change signs, just a few days before the last full moon in Aquarius. So I'll put the link at the end of the video, just if you want to check it out, to know a bit more about the North Node in Aquarius and the South Node in Leo. But so what is Leo asking us to leave behind? Leo is connected to the sun. Our identity, our creativity, our desire to express ourselves and take our place in the world. But every sign also has a shadow side. And the shadow side of Leo can be narcissism, the need to be seen, the need for recognition, the need for everything to revolve around us. And so with the South Node in Leo, we may gradually be asked to move away from this energy. Less me and more we. Because on the other side, we have Aquarius, and the North Node in Aquarius asks us to think about the collective. How can I contribute? How can what I do can actually serve more people, have an impact on more people than just myself? How can we create more solidarity, connection, and collective awareness? Aquarius reminds us that we are part of a group, a community, and humanity as a whole. But this doesn't mean rejecting Leo, not at all. We don't want to reject parts of ourselves because, the 12 signs of the zodiac are actually like, archetypes. We have all of them in ourselves. That's why all the 12 different houses are located in the different signs. So it's quite the opposite, really. Maybe, this is that eclipse time is actually the opportunity to reconnect with the bright side of Leo, reconnecting with the purity of Leo, which is all about generosity of the heart, that comes from our heart, giving because your heart wants to give, creating because it brings you joy, shining your light without needing to dim someone else's light, taking your place while allowing other people to take their own place as well. So for me, this is where the Leo Aquarius, axis becomes so meaningful. Leo reconnects us with the heart, and Aquarius asks, what are you going to do with that light? Is it only there to serve your identity, your ego self? Or can it also contribute to something greater than yourself? So pay attention to what happens around this eclipse, around the 12th of August. And you will also have, things happening before that, a week or several weeks before, and weeks and sometimes months after as well. Look at the events happening around you, but also listen to your body. I always like to remind you that your body is your guide. So what contracts in your body when you try to hold onto something that wants to leave, that's not aligned anymore, if your body is contracting, it means that you're holding on to something that's misaligned. And what happens, when you think about a new direction? Is it, something that opens your body? So your body is going to show you the way, your truth. So one door closes and another one opens. And you don't necessarily need to know yet exactly, what is behind that new door, all the details. Simply pay attention to what comes into your life. And let me know in the comments, which houses you can see in your own chart around the 20 degrees of Leo and the 20 degrees of Aquarius. I would really be interested to know which areas of your life are being activated by this eclipse and also, are going to be activated throughout the next 18 months. So let me know if this video resonates. Please like this video, share it with someone who might need it. And don't forget to subscribe to this channel, to Akashic Magic, for more videos. And I'll see you in the next video very shortly. Bye bye for now.